Hello everyone, happy Sunday morning to everybody. Finally getting a few minutes here a little bit. Been helping my daughter with her YouTube channel last couple of days. She's got a Pokemon card channel that she does. And she's been doing a lot. We've been trying to get a lot of videos done for her to kind of catch her up and get her channel up to speed. So we've been working on that. Did a couple last night and wrapped them up this morning and put them up. But what I wanted to do is today, a couple weeks ago, Old Tom from Rambler 69 had his gold. I had commented on his gold 32 that he had done and how I liked the look of it and everything. And I left a comment on there about a truck that I was working on. And I told him that I was going to try to do a video one of these days to get it up to where he can see kind of what I was doing and the direction that I was going. I'm doing a truck using the 32 Ford Revell chassis here that you see, box art or whatever. But the truck that I'm doing is a truck that's was built by a guy named Jay Peters. The truck was issued in the Old School Rods magazine quite a while ago. I forget when it was even dated here, but this is the truck I'm kind of modeling off of. I'm not building it exactly like it, but I'm trying to get somewhat close to it. The engine, the intake, induction, everything is going to be way different. I'm putting a supercharger on mine, and rather having a small box Chevy in it, I've got the 32 Ford, or the Hemi engine out of the 32 Ford in it. So it'll be more Chrysler driven than it is the small block Chevy, but that's kind of the overall look that I want to do. It's going to be that color purple with white accents. And the frame that I had underneath it, the 32 frame, I had sent off to a friend that I know, a guy that I know, he does chrome plating. So I had the entire frame chrome plated. And that'll be sitting underneath the Lil Hot Rod that I'm building. This is the engine that's going in. It's going to have a little bit of a powerhouse to it, but the intake and everything up, the blower and everything's off of the 59 El Camino kit. I just like the look of that scoop. It's kind of old school. Kind of going with a old school, but kind of a hot rod vibe to it. Set the engine in here for you. I don't have anything to prop it up with, otherwise I'd know here. We got quick fix here, we can do that. There it is, kind of loosely set up. Figured I'd do it off camera instead of trying to fumble with it on camera. But it's going to have an all chrome chassis underneath it. The suspension will be mostly all chrome. I'll use the chrome and everything out of I think it's out of the 29 Model A pickup truck. I always like the chassis in that 29 Model A pickup truck detail that's in it, and it's all chrome and makes for a good suspension. But then I got some parts that I'm robbing out of other kits. I got a 32 styled shell that I'm going to be putting on it, the grill shell. The one out of the 32 that'll go up front. I was going to put some louvered hood sides on it, but the Hemi heads are going to be sticking way out in the breeze, so I'm not going to be able to go that route with it. This will be the dropped I-beam. Well, not I-beam, but dropped tube axle on the front. There you can see it. That's basically right out. I mean, that's out of the kit, of course. I don't know what I'm talking about this morning. And I'm thinking about going with the Tweety Pie style headers on it. I'll modify these, cut them, and spread them out to where they look more like a Chrysler exhaust versus a small block Chevy exhaust. And it'll have the chrome ladder bars coming forward on the rear suspension. Instead of like the 4-link suspension, I'll put these on it just to locate the rear end. And then I'll put the kit Ford 9-inch rear end underneath it. I'll put that underneath the back side of it. But like to try to find a way to chrome plate this too. I should have set it up when I sent everything else off, but maybe I can alclad that and get it pretty close to the chrome with the alclad. That's pretty much it. This is a color that I'm going to be using underneath on it. It's Auto Air Colors. It's a water-based paint. I don't know if anybody's ever used this stuff or not. If you have, you know how nice it is. If you haven't, I would recommend using it. I run it through a aerosol can, like a propellant with a little spray nozzle on top. You can squirt this into a bottle and then spray it through that. I don't have an airbrush, so the color is going to be pearlized plum. I used the same color on a 56 Nomad in a custom boat that I did not too long ago, and it turned out pretty good. I like the way it sprays. Cover's really nice. Water clean up. Really nice, handy to use. Let me see if I can pick this up. I'll just kind of show you the side profile a little bit better. The box has got to be cut to fit a little bit better yet. That's kind of to give you an idea of what it's gonna side profile, whatever. It'll have wide white wall slicks on the back. I don't know if I'll use the AMT version or I'll just dig around and see what I got in my parts box. I'll throw something on the front, white wallish, but the body is a Jimmy Flintstone body. The cab and the box both are. I think they came as a pair. I cut the floor out of it to fit down over the frame. I'll have a fuel tank sitting across this rail here, just to kind of cover where the chrome didn't get plated at. That's where he mounted the frame at when he plated it. But I'll put a fuel tank, a round fuel tank, or old fuel tank or something on there just to kind of cover it up. The cab, what I did on that is I put the 32 kit firewall in it. Cut the lower half off just to where it clears the frame. That way it sits on the frame nice. I'm gonna sit like that. I have to put a floor pan in it. I'll probably use the 32, the kit floor pan, just cut it and modify it to fit the inside of the cab. Figure out some way, somehow to do it. I thought about trying to move the engine back to a little bit more. I'd have to right about in there maybe. That's kind of about where it's going to sit. It's going to have a cool look when it's done. I like the old hot rods. I like anything hot rodish, I guess. Anything hot rod or custom, as y'all are kind of starting to figure out a little bit, I think. But I like the old school or hot rods. I know a lot of people nowadays call them rat rods. I really don't use that term, but my kid does, and he and I kind of have a discussion about it every now and then. But he knows where I'm coming from. I'm kind of old school and like the term hot rod, I guess, more than anything. But this should look pretty cool when I get it done, if I ever get it done. Got so many projects going on to try to get done, as you're kind of figuring out and seeing as I do my what's in the box segments. Got quite a few kits and stuff on the go, projects on the go. I've got probably, I don't know, 55, 60 different kits, projects that either started or some point in the build lot like this one is, that are just started, sitting in the box. Waiting for that day to say, hey, pick me, and pull me off the shelf, finish me. Then you got people like my kid that challenge me to finish something, so that's where the 53 Ford's been at. I kind of give you a quick little update on that too. I got some primer on it the other day. Got a little bit done on it, but I can give you a little bit of a quick update on that in the next week or so. I'll pull it out and do a quick little video on that, kind of show you where I'm at. Got the frame all underneath it, got the floor in the bed. Got interior all kind of mocked into it. I'm going to use the firewall 4-pan interior. four bed frame, everything out of the 56 Ford Foose pickup truck. Suspension, exhaust, everything will come off of that as well. I'm using the 429 big block in it with the Foose exhaust system coming off of that, the headers and such. But yeah, I'll do an update on that here coming up in the next week or so. Starting Monday night, I am going to start doing another how-to segment. Starting Monday night, I think I'm going to go with the chop top demonstration. Kind of show you all how to whack the lid off of something. I got to figure out what I'm going to do yet, but I got a couple ideas what I'm going to do. But I'll start on that Monday night. I'll start showing you how to do the chop top. First, I'll give you a little history, not a history, but a little kind of run-in into it, a little bit of a introduction, if you will. Show you where I'm going to go and kind of talk about a few things, and then we'll start actual measuring and marking out and figuring out where we're going to make our cuts and all that stuff. But we'll start on that Monday night, so hopefully everybody will stick around and stay tuned and see what I'm going to lower the lid on. We'll figure something out. But in the meantime, y'all, hope y'all finish up having a rest of your good weekend, whatever. Sun's shining nice out here today, so we're going to get outside today a little bit, do some stuff outside. And Monday night, like I say, tomorrow night, I'll be in here making a video on cutting the roof off of something. Worst case scenario, if I don't like the way it comes out as a chop top, I can always cut the roof off, make it a convertible. So I'll show you how to do that too, maybe. Of course, that was pretty easy. Anybody can do that one, I guess. But with that in mind, I hope you all have a good day. Stay well, stay safe, and we'll see you here tomorrow night. We'll make another video, get that out tomorrow night or on Tuesday morning or sometime Tuesday. It'll be out. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't done so already, please click the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Let me know what I'm doing, or if I'm doing right or doing good, doing whatever. If you all like my craziness, let me know. It's all good. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.